Player A, 26 games played, 13-8-3 record, 2.4 goals against average, 918 save percentage, 14.6 goals above expected. Got that?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Think so.
Player B, 36 games played, 24-12-0 record, 2.7 goals against average, 908 save percentage, and 14 goals above expected. Which player would you rather take?
Hmm. Smaller sample size, but based on the numbers, I'm probably going player A. That'd be my suggestion.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that player had the higher goals expected, I think, right? Like I think that
Goals expected, I think we're
14.6 and
go ahead.
14 were the goals expected. Player A
Okay.
had
slightly higher.
14.6 and player B had 14.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd go with player A.
I also think I know who the goalies are, but I'm gonna let you enlighten us, Justin, if you
Yeah,
so choose to.
if you caught on to that, it was two goalies and both goalies play for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
Player A was Anthony Stolarz and player B was Joseph Woll. I know you guys said earlier on you would rather Joseph Woll play in the playoffs. Both of you guys just said that you would choose player A. Do you have
Yeah.
any like take on seeing the stats now?
I don't. I mean, to me, the stats have screamed Anthony Stolarz kind of all year. Joseph Woll, I think, has had a little bit of he stumbled a little bit and then has had a bit of a resurgence where Anthony Stolarz is kind of now in that slightly stumbly, manner. He's not by any means playing badly. Both goalies still, I would be comfortable with, but there is just something about Joseph Woll where it's like I want to see him get that game one and really give him his opportunity, and then hopefully if it doesn't work out, Stolarz is there to kind of pick up and maybe he can go on a run. Like that's how I envision it. But if you flip flopped it, who's to say which is better for me?
Yeah. I
Right
I
now,
I I was just gonna say I'm gonna give our colleague Dave Leo from the hockey show a shout here. He had posted in our hockey show chat. He had a theory basically saying that Joseph Wall thrives when the other guy is down. Or the other guy isn't like chasing down his neck because you see Anthony Stolarz hasn't had the best couple of games, right? Like he's played fine, but anytime Anthony Stolarz is either injured or not playing well, Joseph Wall decides I'm going to put the team on my back and carry the team, much like last night against Colorado. Whereas if Anthony Stolarz is having himself a season, which was a lot of the case early on in the year, Joseph Wall wasn't necessarily playing up to his standards. I don't know if that's true. I want to throw that theory out there. It doesn't mean that's going to change for the playoffs and how they play, but I would go Stolarz, but you know what? Yeah, I think I'd be happy either way because they have the luxury of going back and forth if necessary.
Yeah.
so would you be shocked then if I told you Wall's start or he's played in 7 playoff games. He's had 4 starts. In those 7 playoff games, he has a 3-2 record, a 1.7 goals against average, and a 933 save percentage. Like
Yeah.
those numbers are insane. I think my theory is he rises to the occasion when the big games matter. If you go look
Hmm.
at the 2 big games recently that Anthony Stolar has played, 880 save percentage against Florida and an 875 save percentage against Ottawa, not going to cut it. Uh, and you can't fully blame Stolars for those games because the Leafs didn't play great. But
Hmm.
those two, and then and then you go look at Wall's numbers last night. He puts on a master class against the
Yeah.
Colorado Avalanche because they come into town after beating the brakes off them last time. And then I think it was like right before Four Nations, I feel like, against the Edmonton Oilers. Like he stood on his head against the Edmonton Oilers in that game for Joseph Woll did. Uh, and yeah, like I think I'd more lean towards. I said Stolarz before. I'm more leaning towards Wall at this point.